Today's hunt started over at Marshall's, and as soon as I walked in the store, I found a Loungefly backpack. It was kind of more of a regular size backpack, not the little ones that you would usually think of. Pretty nice, and it was only 35 bucks, usually too exclusive to Claire's. I don't really know why it was here. And that wasn't all they had. There was actually an entire section of them mixed in with the other backpacks. They had probably about 10 to 15 of this one. Then I went over to the regular collectible kind of gift section, and they had some things that I was pretty interested in, like this Kylo Ren Wacky Wobbler. I've seen it a few times, haven't picked it up yet, but it's on sale now, and I still didn't grab it today. Maybe I should have. I don't know, I really do enjoy those older bobbleheads, and I think this one released in like, what, maybe 2014, 2015, sometime around then, whenever the first movie came out. You know what, now that I say that, that might have been 2016, I'm not exactly sure. But anyways, then going through the regular pops, there wasn't anything too crazy here. They had some things like Spinneret, which I debated on but didn't grab. But then, right below those, take a look at this. They for some reason added the Captain America Brave New World Collector's Box. I had already ordered one on Amazon, so I didn't end up going for it. I'm actually saving it for when the movie releases, so get excited about that. But anyways, then the next place that I went to was GameStop, and of course, when I went in, they had a huge section of figures. And right away on the shelf, I noticed the Real Ghostbusters, and so let me grab them out of my bag first because I got the whole set. Alrighty, who do we have here? We have Venkman. We also have, is this Raymond Stans? It is. We also have, just making sure here, Egon Spangler, and of course, Winston Zeddemore. We'll get into the rest of these in a second. First, I want to talk about these guys though, because it's actually based off of the animated show. This set is so amazing, and I love how well they were able to translate them over to Pops. And now, I want to take these out of the box because there's something kind of interesting with them. Alrighty, there we go. Now, let's get into this one here, and I guess we'll open up Venkman first, because this is amazing what they did. Also, right away, I gotta say, this little buddy Slimer is just so detailed. I'm a big fan whenever they do this. But now, also, this is the other thing that I wanted to talk about. Ooh, the Proton Pack on the back looks amazing, but then, check this out. They also included the stream that you put onto here, and let me see, I press it right into the top, and that makes the figure just so much cooler. And I think out of the four of them, this one's probably my favorite, just because it comes with the Slimer as well. And putting this all together, it's like they took it, I think I said this earlier, but directly out of the cartoon. Like seriously, Funko, you outdid yourself with this set, and I'm glad that they made this separate, because otherwise it would not have fit in the box, and they would have made it too small. This is way better. Now everybody getting into Egon Spangler. This is another really great one. I love that he's got the blonde hair to match the show. The glasses are really cool, and I love also how small the frames are on those glasses, and the fact that they were able to get a little bit of clear plastic in there too. Also, the pink stream is another really great addition. Seriously, a fun box. Then everybody getting into Ray Stans here. He's got the yellow stream, and of course he's got the Proton Pack on, and I don't know if this is like this in the show, but they don't have the names on their jackets, and I guess they probably didn't include it because it isn't a thing, but I don't know, for some reason it feels like it's missing. But either way, still an amazing figure. He also has kind of like reddy brown hair, which is pretty accurate. Then everybody, we have Winston Zeddemore with his green suit instead of the usual kind of like browny gray color. And of course, he has the yellow stream, kind of a little bit yellower than the other one that we just took a look at. But seriously though, this entire set is amazing. I'm so glad that I was able to finish it off in one trip. But anyways, now everybody, moving these off to the side. I don't know if I got a shot of them because they were behind the counter. This was a pre-order that I'd done a little while ago. I was able to get some of the brand new Cinderella 75th anniversary figures. The first one that I grabbed here was the Fairy Godmother, and what I love about this is the way they did the glitter inside of the way she's almost like, I always just consider it, I guess it is magic, but like the way she's doing like the magic around her and it's following her wand. You know what, actually I want to take this one out because I really do want to see what this looks like all the way around. It's kind of hard to see from just inside the box, and oh wow, yeah, this is gonna be good. Ooh, this is interesting too, because I thought it was gonna be smooth, and I thought like the bumps were just kind of like the glitter reflecting a bit, but no, it's actually got like this weird kind of like bumpiness to it that makes it look really fancy. I'm enjoying this. Because, and now hear me out on this one, I feel like if the Fairy Godmother didn't have this, she would be kind of just like a regular figure of a person, but to include that, it really does add a lot of detail, and I'm glad they did for this one. Now that's not all that I grabbed, because I said I got a couple. Bowl, I also was able to find, check it out here, Jack and Gus inside of a teacup. Now, there is still 2 figures that I'm missing. It would be the Cinderella with her glass slippers on and Prince Charming. And I'm hoping I'll be able to get those ones soon because I really do want to finish off this set. And now, I don't know if I'm going to be doing this. Now that I'm throwing it out here in this video, I might want to do it a little bit more, but I'm thinking of doing a video where I show every single movie that Disney has created, or animated movie that Disney has created, into Pops in order. I've also been working on a Pixar version of this, and it's just been taking a long time, so I'm hoping that'll happen eventually, and I feel like I've mentioned this on the channel before, at least for the Pixar one, like months and months ago. It's still happening. Now that I found out that it's Toy Story's 30th anniversary this year, have been waiting to see if they're releasing anything new for that, which I feel like there will be something coming. I don't know if you guys saw it over at Costco. They've already shown off that there are these giant Lotso teddy bears, and there was a brand new 30th anniversary logo for Toy Story. So yeah, I'll probably be waiting just a little bit longer, maybe closer to the release of Elio in June. And anyways, though, getting into these guys here, Jack and Gus look amazing. I love how much they were able to put into this. It almost feels like it should have been a Pop Plus for like a few extra dollars, but no, it was a regular figure. And now, everybody, the last figures that I picked up were due to recent events, and when I show you, you'll know what I'm talking about. The first one that I grabbed here was, well, Luka Doncic. He was actually in the brand new wave of Pops that just released recently. Like, if you take a look on the back here, there's some ones that I feel like we'll be swapping around relatively soon. Like, I know Jimmy Butler does not want to have that jersey on for much longer. And anyways, having this Luka Doncic here on the Mavericks, I think is pretty cool, especially because it released, like, I think, what, like a couple months ago? Not even, maybe a few weeks ago. It was definitely a big surprise. And I also have Anthony Davis already. I think they even made him for one on the Lakers, and if so, I'm pretty sure that's the one that I have. And anyways, yeah, this is just such a cool Pop. I am so glad that I found it before anybody swooped it up. Then, everybody, the next one that I got was another sports player, and this one here is, check it out, Patrick Mahomes, the brand new one they did for him just recently. Well, actually, funny enough, this hasn't technically released yet in the States. It's a TargetCon exclusive, and I believe it's either just pre-orders or they're going to be announcing it a little bit later on. And anyways, they have it here at GameStop Canada, so I was like, you know what, before the Super Bowl happens, I should probably grab this. I would say both of these guys here are pretty big names at the moment. And I want to take this one out of the box because he is jumping in the air, throwing a football, and I feel like they don't have the cage on them very often like that. So it is a pretty cool addition to the figure. I like it. I also love that they went so far as to put Wilson on the football, and it's got like the tiny little, what's it say? Does it say commissioner? I think it's so small it's hard to see it, but it also has that NFL logo as well as the KC logos on the side of the helmet. Funko really did a great job with both of these. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video because that's all the Pops that I've got. If you want to see more like this, I definitely recommend hitting that like button as well as commenting and subscribing if possible because it really does help me out and let YouTube know that you want to see more like this. And also, going back to the figures for a second, I think the ones that I picked up so far this year have really been some of the best that Funko's done in a long time. Like I talked about earlier with the Jack and Gus, or even just like, you know, any of the Real Ghostbusters in general, it seems like they're really putting all they can into these figures. And so I'm hoping that this keeps up this year because I would love to see what else they can come up with. And anyways, seriously, have a great day. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow.